Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to the Lost Files of Sherlock Holmes, the case of the Serrated Scalpel. The investigation into the murder of actress Sarah Carroway continues. We're currently in the process of searching the dressing room of Sarah's sister Anna, and good old Watson here has been good enough to distract the Opera House manager, Frederick Epstein, allowing us to rummage through Anna's drawers. I think we might have found most of the things we need so far. So we got this bunch of keys out of one of the drawers. There's also the music box and the jewellery case that I'm intrigued by, but I think that's mostly what we need to do here. The vanity is covered with various bottles and small opaque jars of theatrical rouges, powders, paints, unguents and beauty aids. Let's just send him off one more time. Perhaps the sapphire ring is in one of her gloves, Watson. I'll check the gloves. If there is a ring, it most likely belongs to the company. I won't have you taking it. Good. You go off there. The box is filled with all manner of inexpensive costume jewellery. Nothing of interest there. And pretty much everything else we try and do just causes them to come back straight away. Like if we try and open the music box, for example, or pick up the music box or the mirror, they come back straight away. So that leads me to believe it was a fine notion, Holmes, but the ring appears, like so many other objects, to be missing. That leads me to believe that we've done most of the things we need to do here for the moment. I'm sure we can come back if we need to, but for now, let's head off, because we've got some other avenues of investigation to pursue. Most notably, I think we now know the name of the boyfriend, which means we should be able to speak to him down at the rugby club. Cosgrove, keep your lethal elbows in during practice. I've told you 100 times. Do you know a woman by the name of Sarah Carroway? Never heard the name. This investigation involves a female, does it? I might have known. Well, none of my boys can know all about it then. The man I need to speak to is named James. His family name, man, not his first name. You don't know it, do you? Got at least a dozen lads named James. It's the most common name in England. For all I know, your friend there with the derby is named James. Alright, what does he look like? Maybe we can figure out who you want. He's tall, with black hair, and he wears a substantial quantity of Macassar oil in his hair. It barely narrows it down. My boys are all good-sized lads, mostly dark, and they all wear gallons of that blasted oil. It's vanity, you know. Can't you tell me something more specific? If you could tell me how he dresses, the colour of his eyes, or the brand he smokes, then I might be able to help you. He smokes Gorloses. If anyone on my team smoked that foul French tobacco, I'd know about it. You can smell that stuff for miles. I'm thinking the man you're looking for is on a different team. Perhaps you should look elsewhere. Okay. We haven't analysed those cigarette butts that we got from the crime scene. Now those were from the criminal, I believe. But let's see if we can't... Several crushed cigarette butts. They're a common variety available anywhere in London. Let's see if we can analyse them. You can't do that. Okay, fair enough. Playbill is dated for 2 nights ago. On the back is a message which appears to have been hastily scrawled. S. Meet me outside the stage door after the show. I have important news. B. The card reads, Dear Sarah, what's in a name? A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. A secret admirer. Surprisingly, this is the product of a feminine right hand with the habit of dotting the I's with tiny hearts. So a 2-foot... We haven't done anything with this yet. This is a 2-foot section of iron pipe. Both ends are corroded by rust. There's a trace of red paint on one end. I doubt we can analyse this, but let's... No. Anything else we can take a closer look at? I don't think so. I wonder if there's any more information we can get from... Let us resume our investigation, Watson. I'm prepared to follow you anywhere, Holmes. See if there's any more information we can get from the perfumery. It's often we're checking in with Wiggins as well to see if there's anything that he can sort out for you as well. Let's see. I require your assistance, Wiggins. At your service, Mr. Holmes. Do you have a job for the irregulars? Yes, Wiggins. I have a certain flower I'd like you to trace for me. Very good, sir. Let's have a look at it then. See? That's why it's useful to do this every now and then. Ah, flower, Gov. Ta, very kind, I'm sure. Don't be impertinent, Wiggins. You know it's not a gift. Now, remark those dark red lines running through the petals. They were caused by the application of an iodine solution. Find the vendor that sells flowers coloured in this manner. You might want to begin your search around the Regency Theatre on Oxford Street. The Regency, is it, Mr. Holmes? If you're right, it shouldn't take us long to find a seller. I'll come back here as soon as I have any news. Alright, so we can leave him to that while we go and investigate some other things. One of the things I always liked about this game is that it's... I don't know if non-linear is quite the right word, but you have lots of different threads going at the same time, so you can pursue several different angles of investigation. If you get stuck on one, you can try something else. Hello again. If you need help deciding what you want, I would be most happy to assist you. And we haven't done this, and I don't know why we want to do this, but let's see. I would like to purchase some perfume. Very good, sir. Do you have a scent in mind? Yes, I know the name. And what is the name? Eau de Seine. That will be 5 shillings. Please come again. A brilliant blue bottle of perfume labelled Eau de Seine. Now that looks different from that bottle. No, thank you. I wonder if we can analyse those and compare them. Let's find out. And Wiggins might be back by now as well. He's not. So I guess we need to do some stuff before he shows back up again. Right, can we use this on the lab table? You can't do that. No, okay. What about this? You can't do that. Okay. Let's see if there's anything in here. I vaguely remember another perfume being mentioned. We need to find Anna's address. Let's see if Watson has any thoughts. I'll need to smoke more than 2 pipefuls of my slow-burning shack to sort out this muddle. It's not enough tobacco in Virginia to fill the pipes I would need to solve it on my own. Okay. Back out we go then, I guess. Return to the hunt, eh, Watson? As you say, Holmes. Return by all means. Let's have another look at her flat, see if there's anything useful there. Like a brand of cigarettes or anything. Is there an ashtray? No. Brass caps of the bedposts. Didn't notice those before. A mass-produced brass bed forged as a series of tubes. For aesthetic reasons, the manufacturers fitted the tops of the tubes with decorative hollow caps. They're convenient, though obvious hidey holes for small objects, and are sometimes known as the poor man's bank. A few coppers and a half-crown are wedged into the left cap at the head of the bed. It's not possible to say with certainty whether these caps ever held anything else. What about the other one? Can't open the other one. Okay. A cheap reproduction of Gainsborough's stunning portrait of the Duchess of Devonshire, nicknamed the Stolen Duchess, since the daring theft of the original from a Bond Street gallery in 1876. The crossbar is sturdy and topped with enough coal dust to indicate it has not been removed any time recently. I don't think it's relevant, but this cannot be opened. Nope. A man's rugby sweater with the colours and insignia of the Kensington Rugby Club. The back of the collar is heavily stained with macassar oil and a few black hairs are embedded in the fibres of the wool. Nope. Don't see anything else of note here. The umbrella had the key in it. But no, nothing else in there. If you wanted to conceal something of value or importance in this room, Watson, where would you put it? If there is anything of import in this room, it is beyond my feeble powers to detect. Do you believe Miss Carroway to have been an indifferent housekeeper? It appears that house cleaning was not one of her strengths. Still, this appears to be more than casual messiness. Excellent, Watson. What do you conclude from the condition of this room? That the police made a dog's breakfast of searching through her effects. Not necessarily, old friend. It is indeed clear that the room has been rather hastily searched. However, there is no indication by whom the search was done. Let us remember that there may be someone else investigating Miss Carroway's affairs. A rather humble room, Watson. What does it suggest to you? It suggests that acting is not a lucrative profession, Holmes. Watson, has anything new occurred to you? This room has much in it, but little of significance. Yet you often see where I am blind. Flattery will get you everywhere in some cases, Watson, but sometimes I actually want some suggestions. The colour and smell of the contents suggest a Darjeeling family of teas brewed in the last 24 hours. It doesn't seem super relevant. Okay. We take any of the other stuff from the morgue yet, I wonder. May I have you Sarah's personal effects again? Of course, Mr. Holmes. Small compact tin of Morley's No. 8 facial talc with a cotton wool applicator. A delicate gold chain to which a semi-precious violet stone is attached. It appears to be an amethyst and perhaps indicates that the victim was born between January 20th and February 18th. A handsome crimson handkerchief made of Japanese silk. I doubt we can take these yet. I need to keep that item for further examination, Mr. Holmes. Alright, Gregson. I'm not quite finished with some of these items, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we know. Gregson! Oh, it's you, Holmes. No. Okay. Watson? What a remarkable odour. Watson, some professional guidance, please. Can the stink of carbolic acid be harmful to one's health? Not really, Holmes. This area must be disinfected regularly. Someone sloshes it everywhere several times a day. You'll become accustomed to the smell in a moment or two. So. I'm still looking for a certain young man who purchased perfume from this shop recently. Beg pardon, sir. My mistress don't permit me to converse with the clients. If she sees me talking to you, I'm sacked for sure. Watson. Do you perceive any detail in this room that might lead us in a new direction? I regret I have no views that deserve consideration, Holmes. I would like to purchase some perfume. Very good, sir. Do you have a scent in mind? I was hoping you would make a recommendation. Oh, that's why I remembered it. It was subtle and elegant. Any woman of sophistication would be most appreciative of the investment. Yes, please. Very good, sir. That will be £2, 3 shillings. Please come again. A nasty green bottle of perfume labelled Pois de Vie. I would like to purchase some perfume. Yes, I know the name. And what is the name? Flowers of the Orient. There will be 15 shillings. We just buy all the perfumes. I don't have any La Côte d'Azur in the front. Let me go to the back and get some from my stock. I'll be back in a moment. Aha! Alright, cleaning lady. I'm looking for a certain young man who purchased perfume from this shop recently. I remember the man you spoke to my mistress about. It's like my mistress said he was a rugby player. I don't remember his number either, but I can tell you that he smokes senior service cigarettes. I know because he dropped an empty packet on the floor right in front of me as I was sweeping. She's coming. Please don't let me see her talking to you or I'll get the back of her hand when you're gone. Here it is. I really must speak to my assistant about keeping these shelves properly stocked. Alright. That's the information we needed. So, off to the rugby pitch. May I question all of the men named James who fit the description? We need to ask about the woman one of them was courting. Well, there you are. Can't be one of my lads. They're not permitted to dally around during the season. No sparking during the season. I'm very strict on that. They wouldn't do it. Well, they wouldn't dare admit to it anyhow. The James I need to speak with smokes senior service cigarettes. That would be Sanders, I believe. Very good sort, Sanders. Always at practice on time. Sanders, come out and talk to this man and make it quick. Watson, I think the indirect approach would be best. Don't mention Sarah's murder. As you say, Holmes. Oh, he's a big lad, isn't he? Yes, sir. These men want a word with you. We need to ask you some questions about your lady friend Sarah Carroway, who definitely is not dead at all. I don't have a lady friend. It's against the rules. No women during the season, right, coach? That's right, Sanders. And I better not find out you've been stepping out with women and breaking curfew. This is a matter far more important than team rules. A crime has been committed. Prove I've been keeping company with a lady or take back your accusation. I won't have you casting aspersions without proof. Oh, bloody hell. Where'd you get that? From Sarah Carroway's dressing room at the Regency Theatre, and we have witnesses who state that you bought it for her. Is that true, Sanders? Well, no, I know Miss Carroway, but we're only friends. It's my roommate who's courting her. I bought his perfume for him to give to her because he had to study for an exam. Ask him yourself. You can talk to him later at our room. We live at the Eton dormitory in Grosvenor Place. You've got your man, Mr. Ames. Now please leave me alone. Get back in the scrum, Sanders. We'll talk about this later. Alright. Just a short hop over to the Eton dormitory. Oh, it's you again. Turned up like a bad penny. You've done your damage. Clear off now and maybe no one will get hurt. Whatever are you on about? Don't play the outraged innocent with me. I'm not a complete fool. You knew that spreading tales about me and Sarah will get me suspended from the team. But if you thought you'd make a killing at the bookmakers by getting me sacked, you're as stupid as you are malicious. Everyone knows the team don't stand a chance without me. No one will take your bets. Now get out before I lose my temper. I assure you that you have misinterpreted the facts. We are working with the police on a criminal case. Your own trouble, while regrettable, is merely coincidental to this matter. I may have broken the rules of the team, but I've broken no law. You won't get me with that. Now get out. I just save it. I don't think you can die super easily in this, but... James is mad. I don't think you can die super easily in this, but I just want to make sure. I assume that it is our melancholy duty, Mr. Sanders, to be the bearer of bad news about Sarah. Would you oust us before you've heard it? I've had enough trouble today, and you're the cause of it. I have no use for anything you have to say to me. Now get out! Well, Mr. Sanders, your lady friend, Sarah Carroway, is dead. And you're daft as well as malicious, I say. Get out before I throw you out. We are working with Scotland Yard investigating Sarah's death. You must believe that so you can help us find her murderer. I don't believe you. Why should I? You've only done me harm. Sarah's not dead. She can't be dead. You can't convince me that she is. It happened early yesterday, Mr. Sanders. I'm sorry. Perhaps if I had proof, an official death certificate, but... No, I saw her 2 days ago. I don't know what your game is, but I want you out of here now. Well... I think our next step is pretty obvious, isn't it? I would like to look at Sarah Carroway's death certificate. Is it available? Yes, Mr. Holmes. I just finished filling it out. It's there on the body. May I take it or a copy of it with me? Certainly not, Mr. Holmes. That is an official document to which the seal of the City of London has been affixed. As for a copy, that would be highly irregular. I don't believe I could sign such a document in my official capacity. In any case, there are no government copyists employed here. The death certificate for Sarah Carroway, signed and sealed by the medical examiner. That is an official document to which the seal of the City of London has been affixed. I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes, but I cannot allow you to take it. Oh, it's you, Holmes. No, nothing. How do we get a copy of that then? This envelope contains items which belong to Sarah Carroway. They were gathered at the crime scene in the hope that an intelligent investigator might extract some significant clue from them. They've been concealed by sheep. Poor Sarah's body is a shambles. I don't think we've got anything that can... Should I make a copy, have we? No. I wonder if we can ask Lestrade for authorization. Sergeant Duncan, would you please call Inspector Lestrade up again? Of course, Miss James. Inspector Lestrade, please report to the duty officer's desk. Yes, Holmes? What more can I do for you? Hello again, Inspector. Hello, Holmes. No, I guess this isn't the correct approach then. Bye, Lestrade. Well, we definitely need that death certificate. But how to get it is the question. Oh, Wiggins is back. Have you located the source of the flowers, Wiggins? Yes, sir. It's a girl named Leslie. She sells flowers just like the one you gave me. She has a nice cart set up in Covent Garden just outside a pub. Well done, my boy. Here's your payment and a bonus for the lad who tracked her down. Alright, I think that's a good place to leave it for there. We shall continue attempting to get the death certificate next time. Although we've also now got that Covent Garden lead to follow up on as well. So we'll leave that there for today. And it just remains for me to say, as always, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again next time.